Shalom. First, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rucha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. It's from rtnews.com. Okay, as you can see, it says U.S. and NATO preparing for invasion of Crimea, warns local parliamentarian as U.S.-Russia tensions in Black Sea region soar. Okay, which this is also interesting. Okay, as it comes right around the same time as this whole situation with Iran. Okay, and as we know, pursuant to Ezekiel the 38th chapter, that these are key players, all right, that are gonna partake in this Third World War. Okay. So it says the deputy speaker of the Crimean parliament has sounded the alarm on escalating military activity on Russia's borders, insisting that those living on the disputed peninsula just want to be left alone. In comments reported by RIA Novosti, Afim Fix warned that an aggressive U.S.-led campaign against the stationing of Russian troops in Crimea, which was reabsorbed into the country in 2014, is leading to rising tension. Russia makes the decisions it needs to ensure the security of the territory, our borders, and the state. Those decisions are an internal affair of Russia, and there is no reason for NATO to get involved when it does not need to, he said. Says, Fix added that NATO, together with the United States, is doing everything to bring its armed forces closer to the borders of Russia. This can be seen as preparation for an armed invasion of the territory of the Russian Federation. All right, and really, this is all in line with prophecy because we know World War III, all right, is gonna be that ultimate destruction, okay, which is gonna fully go nuclear after that chip, all right, has been instituted worldwide. Now, that doesn't mean that we're not going to hear anything about World War III or any of these things. It's just going to stay dormant forever. No, things have to pick up. Okay, tensions have to rise. They have to be on the brink. All right, of they might even just, be going at it on a low level. Okay, the U.S. all right could be at war with the U.S. NATO. All these countries could be at war with each other. All right, on a low level. As these other prophecies are being fulfilled, okay, and right after, okay, just in line, just in time, this thing could go nuclear, all right, and just go according as how the Most High has ordained these prophecies to come to pass. Okay, so we got to watch and see, but it is expected that you will hear of wars and rumors of wars, okay, as tensions build up higher and higher. Okay, they build, and then when they get to a boiling point, then everything goes off, but it still needs to build to that boiling point. So really the angels are stepping up that World War III, they're setting it up and stepping it up, okay, because it's getting close to that time, all right, which shows you that the time is short, man. So it says the parliamentarians intervention comes just a day after NATO published a report arguing that Moscow engages in assertive policies and aggressive action, which has negatively impacted the security of the Euro-Atlantic area. It went on to state that in the long term, until 2030, Russia is likely to remain the main military threat to the North Atlantic Alliance. All right, which, it ain't going to be no 2030, man. All right. It says in an address to leaders on Tuesday, NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg said that member states needed to further increase their presence on the border with Crimea in the Black Sea. So now you have what? And what did the Lord say? He said he was going to draw them, all right, around that area. Okay, so now they're getting closer and closer there. You have the tensions with Israel and Iran. Okay, and these nations are all getting drawn there because all it takes is the right members to get into it, and their allies are going to be dragged into it like a vortex. So now we see NATO, all right, which is in here, okay, which is a part of the beast. Okay, we're seeing Russia, all right, we're hearing Iran, we're hearing Israel, okay. So it's only a matter of time. It says another strain in relations between Russia and the West was NATO's decision to test fire rockets with the potential to hit the disputed area from nearby Romania. Responding to the exercises last week, the deputy head of the public chamber of Crimea, Alexander Formanchuk, told reporters Russian armed forces had deployed advanced hardware to the peninsula which would neutralize any surprise missile attack. So what is all this doing? This is all increasing the chance that one party might do one thing and boom, it's the trigger. Okay, it's the trigger. So now let's get this. All right, in the book of Ezekiel, all right, the 38th chapter. It says here, Ezekiel 38:1, and the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against them. Okay, so as of right now, all right, that Gog and Magog is representative of Russia. Okay, it says, and say, thus saith the Lord power, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws. So what is the Lord going to turn them back to? Okay, he's going to turn, because what was their previous nature? All right, they were in that spirit of the Soviet Union, okay? And that was when they were, straight up in that war zone. All right, you had the Cold War, and that's why they came up with these different alliances, And so the Lord said he's going to turn them back. Why? Because now we're in the times where it's necessary for them to come out of hibernation, okay, and get into that war zone. It says, I will bring and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. Okay, now these are all old terms used to represent modern things. Okay, Russia ain't gonna come out with actual horses and horsemen, all right, and all that. No, it's referring on to their nuclear arsenal, their nuclear missiles, their warheads, their hypersonic missiles, all right, their ICBMs, okay, whatever advanced technology they have, their Satan, their missile defense units, okay, all of this, okay, and they're gonna come ready for war. It says Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, and Persia is who? Iran, okay. It says all of them with shield and helmet, Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togomar of the north quarters, and all his bands and many people with thee. Be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee. So just like the U.S. has NATO, is a part of it, and they move as a unit. Well, guess what? On this end, all right, along with others, these are a few of the countries that are listed in Russia's NATO, so to speak. Okay, it says and be thou a guard unto them. That's why whatever happens, concerning Iran, Russia is going to be involved, because they're supposed to be a guard onto them. Okay, so we're in the time, all right, when these wars, all right, or really this ultimate war, okay, is going to take place, man. This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 3, verse 8. It says, therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord. And that's what we've been doing. Okay, we've been prophesying, doing what he asked, but we've been waiting upon him. It says, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. So where's the Lord going to gather these nations? In the valley of Jehoshaphat, all right, or Yahweh Shaphat, which is the Lord's judgment. Okay, and that's in the Middle East. So, all right, when we see these articles and so on and so forth, man, it's just a matter of prophecy. Okay, and we're getting very, very close to that time, all right, where things are about to get shaken up. All right, it's about to go from 0 to 100 real quick. All right, so stay in the spirit, stay on your watch. All right, and stay in prayer, man. Okay, so in closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha Kodash. Until next time, Shalom.